Solve graphically exercise 10.1 second sum fourth part. Okay, so they have given you have to solve this equation. So if you see this equation, this 2x plus 1 into x minus 3 is equal to 0. So the first thing that we always do is we say y is equal to 2x plus 1 into x minus 3. So let us make this a multiply this. Okay, so to make this a quadratic equation, I'm going to multiply, right? So it's going to become 2x squared plus x minus 6x minus 3. So basically I'm multiplying every term with the every other term on the other side, right? Yeah. So this becomes 2x squared minus 5x minus 3. So this will be your equation. Y is equal to 2x squared minus 5x minus 3. So நம்ம இப்ப என்ன பண்ணுவோம்? We will put a tabular column taking possible values of x and y, right? நான் இப்போ I'll show you. So I'm going to take different values of x. You can take anything. So for example, if I take between minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, right? Now you can write down this, right? So this is x squared, then I'm going to say 2x squared. I mean, putting this tabular column ensures you'll never make a mistake, right? Minus 5x and minus 3. Okay, so for example, let's take minus 2 first. Minus 2 x squared, if x is minus 2, x squared is going to be 4. 2 into x squared is going to be 8. Minus 5 into minus 2 is going to give me plus 10. Be careful about the signs. And minus 3 is a constant, so you can write minus 3 as it is, right? Likewise, you do it for minus 1 as well. So it's going to be 1. 2x squared will be just 2 plus 5, and this remains as minus 3. Okay, and likewise you do for 0, 1, 2, and then we will check the answers. Okay, right? Now you can pause the video here and check the answers. So once you have checked the answers, now let's find out y. Y is going to be 2x squared minus 5x minus 3, right? So just add these 3 here. So 18 minus 3 is going to be plus 15. In this case, it's going to be 7 minus 3 is going to be 4. Here it will be minus 3. And here it's going to be minus 8 plus 2. So it's going to be minus 6. And here it is going to be minus 5. Okay. So first let me draw the graph and see if these points are sufficient to help me find the answer. So always it's better that you note down the points. So it's going to be minus 2 comma 15, minus 1 comma 4, 0 comma minus 3, 1 comma minus 6, and 2 comma minus 5. Okay. So now I'm going to draw the graph. I'm sure you're all going to draw it much neater. This is only a rough graph, I repeat. Right, I have drawn the scales for the graph, and I'll just write down what my scale is. So for me, on the x-axis, right, 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit. And on the y-axis, 1 centimeter is equal to 2 units. Okay. Now, please do not forget to write the scale. You might lose marks. Not you might. You will lose marks. Scale எழுதலனா கட்டாயமா mark வந்து கம்மியாகும். So write the scale properly. Okay. இப்போ வந்து you have to plot the points. So my first point is minus 2 comma 15. So x is minus 2 and y is 15, right? So I assume that it is somewhere over here, because என்னோட கிராஃப்ல இடம் இல்லை, but I'm sure in your graph you can go further, right? This is only a sample graph. So I'm marking this as soon as you mark the point, please note down the coordinates. It is -2, 15, right? The next point is -1, 4. So it is over here. -1 for the x-axis and 4 for y. So I'm noting it down as -1, 4. Then the third point 0, -3. So if x is 0, y is -3. -3 is somewhere over here, right? Between -2 and -4. So we mark this point as 0, -3. The next point is 1, -6. I hope you're doing the sum along with me. Okay, so it's 1, -6. So mark the coordinate here. And then I have 2, -5. So x la 2 and y la -5 will be between -4 and -6 here. So I mark it as 2, -5. Do I have any other points? No, right? I did it only up till 2. But you see the problem here. If I say up till 2, -5, I get a curve which is not crossing the x-axis. Correct? So it abde paadiliye nikkurdu. So you have to ensure that you provide sufficient points, coordinates for x here, so that your curve crosses the x-axis. So that's why I'm going to take 2 more additional points here, right? 4, 3 and 4. So this becomes 9, 18, -15, -3, and I'll get 0 over here. Likewise, if I take 4, I get 16, 32, -20, -3, and you will get +9 here. So I've got 3 more points which I've added now, which is 3, 0 and 4, 9. So with these 2 points we can see that it is here, right? 3, 0 and the other one is 4, 9. 4 is here, right? And 9 would be, 9 would be here between 8 and 10. 4, 9 is my other coordinate. Now I can join this curve, right? Let's join it. I'm sure you're going to do a much cleaner, neater job than this. Okay, this is the curve. Y is equal to 2x squared minus 5x minus 3 க்கு x ஓட values போட்டு y கண்டுபிடிச்சு points plot பண்ணோம்னா we get this curve. So we'll mark this curve as y is equal to 2x squared minus 5x minus 3. Okay, but இது பண்ணா மட்டும் போருமா? Like, this is not enough. What you have to do is you have to find out the values of x. So to find out the values of x, find out in which 2 points the curve is passing the x-axis. One thing is obvious. This is over here, right? 3, 0. And the other point it's passing is somewhere over here, right? This is between 0 and -1. So this point is -0.5 and of course y is 0, right? So we can say that the solution set is -0.5, 3. So these are the values of x for which this the given equation passes the curve, right? Passes the x-axis. So these are the values of x. Very simple sum, and this is similar to your example 10.4. So do not miss this sum. if it comes for your 10 marks, right? You can pause, rewind the video and recheck how we have done this sum as well.